If you guys were one of the fortunate ones to get the email that Anchor Down had opened a sister property in the same Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee area, you're one of the special ones and you're in for a treat. So many of you guys have messaged us asking us if we're coming to Timberstone to view this property and tour it for you guys. And the answer is yes.
We're here. And let me tell you something, guys. Obviously you don't know about it or you'd be here, because there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us here. So we are at Timberstone RV Resort in Newmarket, Tennessee, which is roughly 30 minutes north of Pigeon Forge. And guys, let me tell you, this place is gorgeous.
As you can see,
The back of my head is hot.
this is our campsite.
Yeah, we're setting our campsite. The old sport truck's right behind us there, but I'm impressed. I'll just say that.
Oh, super impressed. Pictures don't do it justice. Drone shots don't do it justice. Their website is brand spanking new.
Also doesn't do it justice.
Doesn't do it justice yet. You got to come and see this place for yourselves. So much to do in this area. We know you guys are going to love this one. First of all, thank you to our friends Mark and Kim for providing this morning's fire.
Hold on, no. Thank you to our friend Kim.
Hey, we recognize this guy. Everybody remember Mark?
Nobody likes Mark, so.
Nobody likes Mark? Well, this guy likes Mark. Apparently his name's Jarrett. Okay, let's get to the rundown of the video. As you guys know, we like to put things in order so you know exactly where to find stuff if you want to fast forward and do all the things. So, number one, we start with Jarrett's world famous bike tour. Then we break down our favorite sites, which we have a lot of favorite sites here. Then we always talk about our likes and dislikes. In this case, we're gonna let you know there are no dislikes, but there are some things that our friends camping here with us this weekend would love to add, things to do, and then we hope to get a next site over. At the time of this filming, we have not filmed it yet. So if we get it, we'll add it to the video.
First things first, y'all get to put up with this idiot for the next 5 minutes or so. We're gonna go check out this campground at the world famous bike tour.
Good morning, Timberstone. You ready for a bike ride?
Good morning, guys. I am at the Timberstone RV Resort, and I am doing this on the Osmo Pocket because this idiot forgot his hat cam. So this is gonna be a little different tour. But this is going to be Jarrett's world famous bike tour on the Osmo. You know, I just can't always remember everything, so I'm sorry. So as you come in, they do have like a little parking area here to your left, but it's kind of a nice, you know, it's new, so you know, it's nice new blacktop coming in. But anyway, this first building on your right, that's where you check in. So this is like where the general store is, and they got a few things. They actually got really nice sweatshirts and stuff, so that's kind of cool. Like they're not that real itchy material, it's kind of like that thinner, lighter stuff. So you stop here at the giant sign that says stop here. Go in there and get checked in. Down to the right below that is where the pool area is. They got like a little gazebo type thing. I think it's got plans to be open all year at some point. There are your bathhouse, showers, and then your laundry is all that is in this building. Now this is a sister product or sister campground to Anchor Down. You can kind of tell right away because they got the big stone fireplaces. Nice size sites. Guys, I got to tell you, this is the first ever world famous bike tour on the Lectric XP4. We got new bikes about a couple of months ago, a month or so ago, and I'm really liking these new bikes. I mean, look at these sites. I mean, let's look at this. What sites do you know that has a retaining wall and a fire pit like that? You'll have to tell me if you like these bike tours better with the Osmo than you do with the hat cam. So you got volleyball, pickleball, you got basketball, you got a little playground over here to the right. You got one of them fight till your death things. That's pretty cool. And then you got some swings. You don't see swings very much anymore. I think the kids have lost the art of swinging. Then you got dog park here. Got two different sides, so it's the nice dog, mean dog park. I guess that's what that's for. I know that's not what it's for, but it sounds good. Man, I'm really liking these new controllers. I like the looks of these a little more. They got gravel and grass. I like the way this is kind of laid out here. The gravel is not bad because you have grass, but I'll show you our site here in a minute, but you have a little of both. Check out those fire pits. I don't know if you can see them in the distance, but that's awesome. Here comes Valerino. She's giving me the finger. Not the middle finger, but the finger of stop.
I just want to say that it's 49 degrees, and while it's invigorating, it's also a little bit chilly this morning.
The things we do for you guys.
Waking me up.
My nipples are hard.
Family-friendly channel, Jared.
I'm not going to show them.
Oh my God.
Now, I will say there is not a bad view in this campground. This is not a super huge campground. I don't know. I think there's probably about 100 sites, maybe 110, something like that. But you kind of get the idea. Most of the sites are pretty similar. The biggest difference is some of them, if you don't get the big stone fire pit, then you get the fire pit that's in the ground. So that's really the biggest difference in the sites, the type of fire pit you get. Very pretty campground, well landscaped. And they're trying to get you guys your trees. I mean, they're doing holly bushes and some evergreens. Oh, somebody. Man, how do you do that? And this little drive here takes you up to the dog park. We met this guy last night. So this guy in this Riverstone, that's Bob from Kentucky. So this kind of concludes Jarrett's world famous bike tour. Well, Valerie is getting a long awaited update to a bike. She's wanted one of these ever since we've had the electric bikes. We're going to put a basket on for her. So far I'm really impressed with the new Lectric XP 4s. They seem to do everything the 3.0s do, but I like the screen better on these now. And I like the ergonomics. Is that the right word? Ergonomics? Like how you got your throttle now, and then I like the gear shifters a little better. And then the brakes don't squeak. Have you noticed that, Valerie? That like the brakes on the 3.0s are kind of loud.
That's a really good point. They don't, you're right.
And I've just kind of noticed that like right off the get-go that these brakes are way quieter.
I really like the way these feel. I think I do feel a little bit of a difference in the ride. But for me, mostly, it's the throttle that got moved. I love that because it used to be over here on the right handlebar, and I would accidentally hit it and take off, which can be scary. So I really do like that they've moved it. And the reason we're showing you this is because we get asked so much, you guys. So we wanted to take a moment and show you the new XP4s. So instead of like pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it does this thing now where it's eco and then tour, sport mode, and then there's like a sport plus, and then there's a turbo. And honestly, I've driven in turbo and it's really not like super turbo fast. It comfortably takes off, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's different. And one of the things I like about it on the screen is that you can go in and change like your sensitivity and all that stuff on them pretty easily. So like on the 3.0s, if you went in the screen, you had like all these little, it just wasn't as straightforward as this is. I like the looks of these bikes. They're a little more square than the other ones. I just like the looks of them better. I like the tires on them better, and they got way better headlights. And one thing that I never understood on the 3.0s, and the 3.0s are great, I'm not knocking them, is they have the brake light, but these have, the brakes actually work the brake light. So if you're riding at night or in a campground and you got somebody riding your tail with their big old dually and you hit your brakes, they'll see that, well, by God, I'm stopping.
Yeah, he tested them out in the neighborhood, and you're right, and the headlight is a lot brighter than the first one. And look at my cutesy pie little basket.
It has turn signals.
It has turn signals? I didn't even know that.
Watch, you on?
Oh, you didn't tell me that. Oh my gosh.
I've got like 12 or 15 miles on my bike. So far so good. It's a pretty easy transition. Mark and Kim, well, they actually reached out to us because they knew we were coming here this weekend. They're like, can we ride your bikes? And Kim got on it. Well, I'll just let you hear from them. How's that?
Whoop. Here they come.
So you guys just jumped on these for the first time. You guys are in the market for bikes.
Yep.
You like them?
Love them.
Easy to ride.
I didn't even drop it.
She didn't even drop it. She was worried about dropping it. And
Yeah,
so
I drop everything.
you've had both knees replaced.
Yep.
So you were looking for something easy.
This is it.
We were just looking for an electric bike, I guess, assisted.
Yeah.
It's mainly for her knees and
Yeah, because I can't just
probably
do
my knees
pedaling.
too.
Well, the thing is too, so they come shipped as a class 2, which means they'll do like 22 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You can get in the menu on this one real easy.
Yep.
Take it to class 3, which will run you up to like 28.
I can't go that fast anyway.
Which 20 on these bikes is cooking.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
Yeah.
perfect. I'm impressed. Oh, awesome.
So a big thank you to Lectric for sponsoring this video. And more importantly, guys, they are on their Black Friday sale, which is their best sale of the year. They are throwing in all kinds of good goodies with these. So check out the link in our description. It helps our channel. It helps us stay in good graces with Lectric. So if you're looking for a bike, go buy you a bike and get a bunch of free stuff. And you'll help us. So thank you.
Okay, well, better get your goodies before Black Friday's over. It is 48 in New Market this morning and it's a bit chilly, but this helps. There's a little orange and red and brown on the trees, so that helps. It is cloudy and overcast, but gosh, this place still brings the beauty on a day like today.
It's very nice.
Yeah, so if you're looking to winter camp and this place is open through the winter yet, is it?
It is.
This is going to be one of those places you might want to come for that. Okay, let's cover our favorite sites. First, we have to say anything with the fireplace is our favorite site.
And a lot of them have the fireplaces. And kind of when I went through the campground tour, I was telling them really the biggest difference between the sites is you have the gazebo, which we're under.
Yeah.
Then you have this campsite, or this fire pit, which is like not a pit, but place.
Yeah, fireplace.
And then some of the other sites have just the fire pit in the ground.
Yeah, in the concrete, like Anchor Down. We love these fireplaces, and we've always said that we're constantly looking for RV resorts and campgrounds to add these little touches like this that just give it that extra special character. It just adds something to your site and makes it feel definitely worth the cost. But just that, I don't know, you've got your own little like area that's not just a pad or a concrete gravel parking lot somewhere. It just gives you that extra something to hang out outside. I love it.
It just feels unique.
Very unique. That being said, right off the bat, the buddy sites with the fireplaces are incredible because they're huge. We gonna get popped?
You're okay.
You're okay.
You're okay.
Stop it. Push you out of your chair. I could if I wanted to.
I dare you. Make a great video.
So much space to the buddy sites. 86 is one of them. Right next to the camp host. Quick access to the laundry. I like this site. Very pretty view of the trees, even though I'm facing the wrong direction for you to see all the colors right now. But 86 buddy site, love it. Really, this whole row in front of where we're currently camped, 79 through 86 all the way around the corner that kind of looks over the hill into the trees, they're all gorgeous.
On that note, most of the time you want the pull-through site. But I think on this campground, the pull-through sites being in the middle, you lose the view.
A little bit maybe.
So I would say
still have it.
you still have it, but I think the outside back-end sites have better views.
I love this whole end row. That's 79 right there. This is 80. 81. Look how it looks over. 82 with the little swirly design there on the fireplace. I believe that's 83, and then 84, 5, and 6, the buddy sites again. I love this whole loop. Speaking of the ones in the middle, sites like 34, 35, 36, those are fantastic as well because this place has a little more character than what you can see in the photos. Like we said, it's got like some landscape height to it. So it's kind of on a hill. So everyone gets a little bit of a view overlooking the tops of the other campers. Site 34. It's kind of up here on this higher level. What I like about it is the fireplace is so cute and cozy, but it's up high. Okay, look, see how it looks over everything? When you're out here at your pit, you're really not like looking directly at your neighbor. You know, you've got this huge family space. I just can't even believe these sites. I love them so much. See how it kind of goes down to the next level? And then right next door, site 35. Now you don't get the fireplace here, but you still get the little in-ground pit. I just love them. This reminds me so much of Anchor Down. Got all this beautiful stonework they did. Like, so much thought. This is what makes RV resorts so beautiful. It just makes for such a nice experience when you get to have amenities like this and enjoy them.
So 8 and 9 are really cool sites because, as Valerie's saying, you have your tiers, and they've done a good job keeping your sites really level. Yeah. And so like, you know, like I'm just sitting there looking this way, you can kind of see like the little steps down all the way through. But up at 8 and 9, because there's the elevation change, they put in this really pretty retaining wall with a brick fire or stone fireplace. It's not brick. That is probably site-wise one of the prettier sites in here. And then what's the buddy site up here, honey?
25 and 26.
Which Valerie has claimed to be the best buddy site ever.
Best buddy site ever. It's huge.
Oh, it is massive.
When we come back, we're booking that one. The biggest, bestest buddy site I've probably ever seen. People just pulled out of this one this morning, and last night they were having a time. There was lights, there was fire, it was awesome. And I was like, what an incredible site. I'll get closer in a second, but so you can see it's directly across here from the courts and the dog park area, but still very private. Look how huge. And then it's also up the highest on the hill, so it kind of overlooks the whole campground. But you've got the picnic table, fireplace, and pavilion all together. And look how great it is. It's just so private and pretty, especially in the fall. Look at the beautiful trees behind it. And you can just kind of overlook everyone. I want to come back and book this one with some buddies of ours. And then when you come down the little bike trail from the dog park, sites 57, 50 through 59 and 60 all around this back curve are just gorgeous. I'm also loving this whole back row from site 57, 58 next door, with just the pit and the concrete there. But look at this gorgeous landscaping. This could be out the back of some of your windows. And then 58 next door is also great, just because I just love the location of it in the back loop here. There's our friends Mark and Kim. What's up, y'all? Here comes that weirdo again. And then I think 59 is beautiful, but I think it's a camp host site. So from where Jarrett's at site 60 with the pavilion, and look, they got their little dog gate up with it. How perfect is that? 62, 63, there's us in 64, and then the whole back loop. There's the reflection where Kim and Kevin are. Just this whole back loop by the trees is fabulous. Love, 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 love. And then our site, of course, our site 64.
Which I'm gonna be honest is my favorite.
All right, y'all ready to see site 64? This is pretty incredible. Look at that, Jarrett put the awnings out. Huge concrete pad, and look at the stamped lining. It's beautiful. This is the star of the show, of course. Lovely picnic table that fits a 72-inch fitted table cover. You've got the pavilion, which we can hang lights if we want, but there is no electrical outlet. You're gonna have to run that to your RV. And then we just got delivered 3 big old buckets of wood. So we're gonna have us a little time. I think it's supposed to be dry the next few nights. Look at this gorgeous fire pit. And then back here is just a grassy area that leads to a small little water area. I don't know if that pond is supposed to be there or if they've got a lot of rain. Then of course the site next to us, look how much space there is between. And all this in the back. So this is what our back kitchen looks out to. Oh, come on guys. These fire pits cannot be beat. And a pavilion, so even if it's sprinkling or there's wind and he wants to put in the awning, I don't have to pull out my little 10 by 10 tent. I've got one right here. And I will pay extra money to book this site so I don't have to put mine out.
I just like it because of the way it's laid out. We've got the pavilion, we've got the fireplace, and then the site kind of comes out like this. So we have a ton of concrete that keeps us out of the gravel and the grass. And like the first night we were here, we watched the Tennessee game. We watched football, and so we were able to break out the solo stove.
We had the fireplace going and the solo stove going.
And we watched some football, and we hung out and just kind of shot the breeze with the guys that we had a few people show up that we knew, so we all just spent some time together, and that was really cool. Just the way the site was laid out, it was really inviting for that.
It really is, and the way, like overlooking the trees right here, right now. Let me just show you. Oh, and look at that pretty face there. Likes and dislikes. So as we said before, there are no dislikes, but there are a few things we'd love to add to this campground. And as Jarrett said a minute ago, we had some friends come with us. These friends of ours we met at Telona, our first meetup, and at Telona, we told them that we were coming here. And so a couple of them showed up with us, and we were so excited for that because it made the weekend fun, and we had friends to hang out with. And so we had Kim and Kevin, Mark and Kim, Peggy and Andy. So we hung out by the fire and chatted a little bit about this place, and everyone was saying how great it is, but they have a few things they'd like to add.
The first few things that we're going to tell you that we like about it is the location. It's real easy off I-40. Close to Pigeon Forge. Don't come in at the Buc-ee's exit. You know, make sure y'all listen to that. But then we just like the sites are big, nice concrete, stamped edging, gazebos, fire pits, and most importantly, good internet.
Oh my gosh, the Wi-Fi is super fast.
It's 100, about 120 down and about 100 up is what we were getting all weekend.
Did we mention the beautiful landscaping? And there's something to be said about the stamped edging around all the sites. That just gives it that little extra touch too. It just makes it feel so
Nicer.
much more luxurious.
It does, and even like some of the sites are like blindside back ends. You know how much I don't like a blind, like they're blindside back ends because they have a nice wide road in the middle, are very, very easy to get in. So that's a big thing for us, is like like being able to get in easy, back in easy.
The morning birds and the church bells on Sunday. I have to cover it. It's like so serene and beautiful here. It's very, very quiet, other than the crack-a-lacking popping of the fireplace.
She's putting some heat off now.
Yeah, it feels good. It's just so serene and pretty.
One of our big likes, the way they've done it, is they have the pickleball and basketball. They've got the UFC fight cage up there.
Yeah.
Swings, play set, dog park. They got the nice dog side and the not so nice dog side, which I think is actually like big dog, little dog. I'm not sure how that works. Whatever. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments, but they do have all the stuff at the end of the campground, and it's nice because it's inviting. And so when you go up there, you're on the hill, you can kind of see over the campground, you can see everything. It's just really pretty up there.
I like the way it's laid out because it's all over there. And I guess I feel like if the kids want to be loud and play and the dogs want to be loud and play, they can go be loud and play over there. Right. I really like that. But if you guys have never seen our videos before and you're wondering what the UFC fighting cage is that what you called it?
Yeah.
It's not a fighting cage, it's Gaga Ball. They have a Gaga Ball pit, which we actually played before, and it is a fun game. The dog park is incredible. Okay, wow, I'm not a dog owner currently, but we have been, and I gotta say, if I had to rate this dog park, I would probably give this a 9.5. Look. Nice sitting area that's covered, because doggies kind of go in the rain too, and humans don't like to sit out in the rain. There's a doggy obstacle course. How fun is this? And it comes with a fire hydrant. We will say that a lot of our viewers do say when we film a campground that they don't love that a dog park is all the way at the end of a campground, and this one is, but I just feel like it's a really nice dog park. I don't know, there's lots of grassy areas around all the sites that they could go to as long as you pick it up.
Yeah, don't be that guy. So another thing they've done, and of course this park is brand new and they're still figuring some things out, but they do have a heated pool. I believe it's going to be salt water. I know the kiddie pool is salt water. They have a lazy river.
It's cute too.
It's cute, and it's you know, it's just really neat that they have those things. And one of the things like they've done is like architecturally, landscape architecturally, have done a very good job. With it not being a big park, it just feels you still have those amenities that you would expect of a bigger park.
Oh yeah, total luxury. They earned the stamp.
Checking out the pool area. I think this thing is supposed to be heated. I just don't think it's going to be heated this year. Walk out here. See if I can go swimming.
Don't fall in. That would be funny.
Nice water slide.
You're pushing your limits there, buddy.
Valerie telling me I should fall in because it would be funny for the camera.
Well, you do have that yard sale backup, Osmo. That is a nice covered area though.
And then they have a little pool, like a kiddie pool, a lazy river. Not working yet. No, it's working. It's running. They just don't have it full.
Okay, but even though it's November, let's imagine it in June.
So she wanted to make it summery. Make it.
Gotta love editors, man. They can do anything.
Gotta love Carolina. Carolina's awesome.
Gatlinburg's always fun, no matter what time of year. So.
Well, this is nice too that it's easy in the Pigeon Forge from here, but you're not. It doesn't feel like you're in a chaos of Pigeon Forge.
Yes, and we have said that about Anchor Down being also one of our favorites for that reason, and we're just gonna go ahead and say it now. Y'all know this. It is hard to book Anchor Down anymore because it's so popular and so loved. I have a feeling this place is not gonna be any different coming up in the near future.
No, it's
so
gonna be crazy.
book it while you can.
One other big like is, and this is a lot like Anchor Down, is when you get firewood, they bring it into the big landscaping containers. But that's nice, and they have really nice dry firewood here. So as you can tell, I mean, we've got a pretty warm fire. I'm warming up quite nicely. My biscuits are warming up. Another big thing for us on likes is friendly staff. And let me tell you, Beth and Kathy were awesome. And they were so kind, and they showed us around, and they were very nice to us, and we just really enjoyed our time with them. And here they are. So I'm here with Kathy and Beth. They are the wonderful office staff that you'll get to meet when you come in the door. And we were just having a quick conversation. And first off, I got fussed at for the way that I come in.
So the easiest route to come in is going to be at exit 412. not being here from this area for very long, the first time I drove down that road, I was a little bit scared.
Puckered was the word you used.
I used the word pucker, and then I said also by the time I got to the end of that road, I needed to do a quick change at the Buc-ee's down there. But the road is fine, but the problem with it is if you're coming in with an RV, you may only get here with an axle because it's very tight, it's very windy. So the best way to come in would be off 412. Would you say, Beth?
Yes.
Yes.
So don't take exit 407, drive a little bit further, go up to 412. The other thing is if you're coming from Knoxville, you can get off on exit 394. It's Asheville Highway. You can take that up. It's approximately 6 miles and turn right onto 2570 and take that route in.
So now you have your GPS locator right here, Beth.
Perfect.
And then I have a question for you guys. So when we got the email, you guys said that you're the sister campground to Anchor Down.
Anchor Down is a wonderful resort right on Douglas Lake. They are always full. The owners have had such great success with that. They wanted something a little bit different, but still in the same vein as Anchor Down. So granted, we don't have the lake or anything, but we've got the fireplaces that Anchor Down is kind of known for, and then this year we've added pavilions to our sites.
So is it the same owner that owns both campgrounds?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, good to know.
Anchor Down is just beautiful. As Beth said, it's got the lake and it's a wonderful feel, but when you come here, this is like the hub. You know, it gives more of the quietness and the nature and the beauty of this area. That's what it is to me.
And you know, I think to me, like, maybe not the way that I came in, but it's probably a little easier to get in here because you're a little closer to the interstate. And you're only 8 minutes to Buc-ee's and Bass Pro.
Correct. And it is an easy trip without the RV behind you. You don't have to worry about it.
See, she's been fussing at me since I've been here about this, so.
Scares me still for you.
So you guys have some things coming up, food trucks
Yep,
and a pavilion.
correct.
You want to tell us about that a little bit?
So over this way is where we're going to put the food truck pavilion in. There'll be about 5 to 7 food trucks is what we're planning for.
So like a Friday, Saturday night thing is kind of what you're thinking?
No, actually, we're hoping that they will be there all week.
Oh wow, so it's kind of 7 day
Yep.
a week type thing.
Yep, so this is something that we're building not only for Timberstone, but also for the local community. As you said, it's about 8 to 10 minutes to get to like Buc-ee's and Bass Pro in that area where restaurants are. So this would be a closer option. We're gonna have, there'll be an open air pavilion over there with tables, bathhouse or restrooms.
This spot is the next big community type, or is that gonna be open air too? Is that gonna be,
No, it will be a closed event center. So we have a pastor over at Anchor Down that does Sunday morning church services. And he's said that he would come over here as well and provide a church service for our guests also on Sundays.
dates? But any idea, was that supposed to be done like in 26, or is it gonna be like 27, or?
So the food truck pavilion will be first.
Right.
That should be, we're hoping to have that open in for the busy season, like Memorial Day.
Yeah, guys, I really appreciate you putting up with us.
Hey,
Our pleasure.
pleasure. Absolutely. Much
So
much
happy.
pleasure.
Guess what I'm looking forward to? Which one do you think I'm looking forward to? The community center or the food trucks?
100% the food trucks.
100% the food trucks. I am there for the food trucks.
I don't need no.
Opening day, Kathy and Beth, please invite me.
I don't need no community center. Feed me. Girls got to eat.
Girls gotta eat. Let's get to the dislikes, but not really dislikes, things we would love to add. First, every site should have a light up sign like Jarrett's new toy in the front of our RV. Do you want to tell them about your new toy?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome.
We're kidding, by the way, but seriously, kind of not.
And so now I have an LED in my front windshield, which I can put whatever I want to on it.
If you guys saw our last video with the light up eyes, okay, but it does so much more. And Mark could tell you how much more it does. We will play the family friendly version of what we put across your sign that night. Okay, let's just say there was some moonshine involved along with the Tennessee game, and things got displayed across the sign. Sorry, Mark.
Mark started it with the whole skeleton thing. Had my name is Jarrett, with the screws in his arm and everything, and I'm like, all right.
Screws in his arm.
And I'm like, all right, game on,
He
buddy.
totally made fun of you.
I'm like, and I hadn't even got.
Broken arm.
It's like, I'm all right. It's like, I got something for you. You don't even know what's coming. With my new sign, I can display whatever I want to about you. So.
Yeah, I think even Kevin, who's a very quiet guy, loved Kevin.
He was cracking up.
He's having a good time with that sign. Okay, so Andy, our buddy Andy, said he would love to see a gated entrance. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
I like a gated RV resort.
There were a few people riding through, probably just checking it out. But you always just kind of wonder, like when you have your bikes out and all your stuff out, it would be nice to know that the people in here are supposed to be in here. Yeah. But again, it's not that big of a park, so I don't know that they'll do the gate.
And it's kind of tucked away.
It is.
But I totally felt safe here. But yeah, like I don't mind a gate. Okay, Kim said Mark doesn't clean up after his dog poop. So.
Come on, Mark.
No, that's what I have here. Kim
all...
said she wanted lights at the dog park.
And then because somebody didn't clean up their dog.
Because somebody didn't clean up.
And then we blamed it on Mark.
Yeah. No, seriously, Kim walking the dogs at night, she thought it was a little dark up there. And we did mention that to Kathy and Beth, and I think they were like, oh, that's actually a good idea. Peggy wants food on site, but now that she knows that the food trucks are coming, she's cool with that. So Peggy would love some food on site. Is my hair getting fuzzy or am I still good?
You're still good.
Okay.
Beautiful as always.
Oh, okay. Move on then.
One of them said they were going to try to have food trucks every day. There was a downside to that is that they're across the street. And when I say across the street, like literally just across. And
yeah.
You're going to have to cross the street to get to them.
No, like bring your e-bike. You're fine. No crying about going across the street in this video today. Okay. Because there's nothing else to eat around. Because there's nothing else to eat around without driving a little bit of a distance, which we'll get to. Oh, Peggy also said, please add another bathhouse on the other side of the campground, which is where we are, back in the back. I might agree to that. There might be a place up at the top with all the things, all the courts and stuff. That would be cool. They have a ton of parking up there, which was awesome. No, Peggy makes a good point because the bathhouse is way up by the pool in the front.
It's in the very front.
And it's very, very nice. They've got plenty of restrooms and showers that are very nice. Sink, shower, and restroom area all in one. And then this is the laundry facility. And there's something we learned about this you might want to know. First of all, pretty, nice new machines, right? Cool, exciting stuff that adults love, doing laundry, right? Okay, but then they have this machine here, and I was told last night that it may or may not work, but you need to download the Air Wallet app, and then that's how you pay to use the machines. What I like about this area is if you need to do a load, but still keep an eye on your kiddos in the lazy river or the pool, it's, the laundry area's got a really nice view of that. And you can be like, hey, Johnny, quit your goofing off. Get up here and fold your underwear. That was it for our additions that we'd love to add. Things to do. Okay, Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge. We don't even need to cover the things that are nearby to do within a 30, 40-minute drive. You have the world of Tennessee at your fingertips here.
Well, you have the world of Tourist Trap at your fingertips here.
Okay, true. And we said that in our long time ago Anchor Down video 2 years ago. That's why we loved it, is because it's away from all the touristy noise of it.
Super quiet. You know, you don't feel like you're near Pigeon Forge, but you
can go if you want.
Yeah.
Which Andy and Peggy are going to Dollywood this week.
Yes.
Because they just put up their Christmas lights, so they get to enjoy that. Okay, so we all know what's around. You can go to a Tennessee Vols game if...
Vols. Not Vols. Vols.
Vols?
Volunteers. Not the volunteers.
Vols.
Not the volunteers, the volunteers.
Whatever.
It's the Vols.
Just never mind. Just don't even go to the game, okay? See, guys, this is what I put up with all the time. Like, just constant getting made fun of.
Let her lie, should.
Cheer for good. Dang. Roll your ass down the hill. Okay, restaurants nearby. We were having so much fun with our friends, and we were here only 48 hours. So we really didn't get to like fully experience everything for you guys, but we do have a couple recommendations if you're staying here and you want to eat out close by. Number one was what Kim and Kevin recommended, which is Pals. Okay, Kim brought you some Pals. What are these called again?
Cheddar rounds.
Cheddar rounds.
Cheddar cheese?
Cheddar cheese, hash browns.
Do I get one? This is Kim, y'all. They're from, remind me again, Chattanooga. Chattanooga area.
But we are actually from up northeast Tennessee,
Okay.
Douglasville area.
We met these guys over at Forest Grove last year. So they're here with us, and she said, y'all got to go to Pal's, which is fast food, you said,
Yes.
but incredibly good.
Like we ordered on one side of the building and ordered 8 large cheddar rounds, a large Frenchy fry they call it, and a plain biscuit, and they had it by the time we got around to the side of the building.
Perfect.
These are terrible.
I can't wait to try their
No.
biscuit. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, doggies. Kim is not lying. These are freaking good. You know what these remind me of is the cheese curds at Culver's, but way better.
Well, you need to hurry up because I got a whole bag of them in my hand. I can't eat them and film.
They're still hot. 20-minute drive, y'all. Worth it for the cheddar rounds. Wow, Kim, you're really making breakfast healthy this morning. Okay, then we all went out to eat at the Chop House, which was great. And it is like a franchise. I would say it's a step above for sure, something like Longhorn or Texas Roadhouse. But it was very good. And it was so cozy because last night it was so cold and rainy. I don't think any of us truly wanted to go, because we didn't want to get out of our campers and get like wet and cold, but we did. And when we got there, we sat by the fireplace. It was so nice.
The Chop House was good, but the great part about it is it's only 8 minutes from here. And so you got to go back this. If you go back the way that you're not supposed to pull your camper in, it's actually really close. But there's a Mexican restaurant up there, and there's also Taco Bell, which is not the Mexican restaurant I'm talking about. And then you got like Bass Pro, and Buc-ee's is right there. You know, you're 8 minutes from Buc-ee's, so what else do you need? Things to do. Go to Buc-ee's.
And right next to the Chop House is that old Tennessee
Distillery.
distillery. Yeah, so that would be fun.
And they have whiskeys and moonshines and all that other good stuff. But yeah, I mean, then, you know, but basically that road, once you turn there at Buc-ee's, that's straight in Sevierville and Pigeon Forge. So, you know, whatever you want to eat or do is there. Oh, one thing they said they were going to do, I don't know if we got it on camera or not, but I'll throw it in here in case they didn't, is they're going to have a shuttle service from here to Pigeon Forge.
That is so cool.
Very awesome.
We're in. And we're in on some other stuff too that's coming up. So you all are going to want to join our community that's coming up soon. If we don't have it up today, we will have it up very soon. Exciting news. After so many of you asked, we finally did it. We opened up ONA Base Camp. It's our new private community where part-time and weekend RVers can swap ideas, join live calls, and hang out with us during casual coffee hours. All future meetups will be announced there, so if you want to stay in the loop, click the link below and join the adventure. And we're looking forward to bringing you guys more announcements on things we're planning to do, because I'll go ahead and tell you right now, we're coming back here. I'm starting to get cold, so we're going to wrap this up. I wanted to say that all the meals that you saw in our last video ended up working out. Remember how we did the planning? We're planning our trip. We talked about our RV Kitchen Companion, which you can get in the link below. It's going to help you, especially during your camping planning, coming up in new camping season and all of that. Lots of cool recipes that you can make at home or on your camping trips, but we made that Jamaican jerk chicken this time.
Oh, it's good.
It turned out so good. It was such a perfect fall day for it. And then we had the black bean burgers worked out, those apple cinnamon burritos we made for breakfast. And I'm just saying that to kind of wrap up where we left off from the last video, so you guys can kind of see that we actually used, you know, the ingredients and the things that were inside that planning whole system and inside the recipe book, and that we didn't overpack, and we're only taking a few things home this morning.
So we're here with our friend Peggy, and then Andy's being a little girl behind the camera. He's just like, oh, I can't get in front of the camera. He's like, hi. And you're like, so, but anyway, so how long you guys been camping?
About 3 years now.
Okay, and so you guys are in a travel trailer. What kind of travel trailer are you in again?
It's a Northern Spirit Coachman.
Okay, and how long, is this the first one?
This is our first one, yeah.
So it's 3 years in this one?
Yes.
If you were going to talk to someone who were going to start camping today, what would you tell them? What would be the biggest piece of first advice you would give them?
Be very patient with each other.
That's good advice. That's good advice.
Be very patient with each other.
It can get stressful.
It can.
But only if you let it.
Yes.
And you guys are from Georgia.
Yeah.
Part of Georgia?
Central Georgia.
Central,
near Macon.
Near Macon. That's right. You were telling us last night at dinner you were about an hour from Savannah.
About 2 hours from Savannah, about an hour north of Macon.
So what do you think of this place?
So far it's been nice.
Well,
I like their landscaping and everything.
yeah, they've done a good job with it to be a new park. So
Yes.
So when we talked earlier, and we did our likes and dislikes, one of your, not necessarily things to add.
Yes.
was a bathhouse back here closer to us where we're at.
Right, because the bathhouse is down a hill in the very front. So if they had something back here, it would be nice.
It just helps you get your steps in.
I'd do that anyhow. I do that anyhow.
Well, so for those of you that don't know, we met Peggy and Andy at Telona, and they were at our Telona meetup, and we told them we were going to be here, and they were gracious enough to want to hang out with us twice.
Yes.
I don't know what's wrong with you. Maybe it's Andy. I'm not sure. Something's wrong with one of y'all. Maybe both of you.
Both of us. I mean, but no, we really enjoyed being with y'all at Telona. And when you're at a meetup, it's hard for you guys to enjoy all of us. And we just thought, hey, we really enjoyed being with them. We're retired, so we just came on up.
And it was nice because there wasn't very many of us here this weekend, so we got to spend a lot of time together.
Right.
We had dinner last night. We watched football
Saturday
night.
night.
And I'm trying to think what day it is. And so, you know, it was a good time. And so I just
Right.
thank you guys so much for coming, and so nice to spend more time with you. You're really awesome. Andy, not so much, but you know, whatever. You know, he is from New Jersey, so.
He's my Yankee.
Your damn Yankee is
My damn Yankee. For those that don't know, a Yankee is a person that comes south and goes back home. A damn Yankee's one that stays.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks.
Apparently we talk too much and our SD card on our other camera is full. So, two things. Book Timberstone, like and subscribe. See you guys.